Last year, I purchased the Fujifilm GFX 100 the second. It is a 102 megapixel medium format mirrorless camera. But for me, the most exciting thing has nothing to do with resolution. It's the physical size of the sensor itself and how that affects your images. Every lens projects an image circle that's designed to cover the entire diagonal of the camera's sensor. In most cases, lenses are designed to cover full frame sensors. Now, let's say you have a 50mm lens, you put it on a smaller APS-C sensor. Well, because the sensor is smaller than the image diagonal, you're actually cropping in and you're getting a field of view with that 50mm lens of closer to 75mm. The exciting thing about medium format is that the opposite is true. So you put that same 50mm lens on a medium format camera, you're actually getting a field of view closer to 35mm. The thing is, it's still a 50mm lens, so you can get that wider perspective, move in closer, and you don't have to worry about distortion anymore. This is really, really useful if you're shooting group photos where people are covering every edge of your frame. It's really great if you're shooting architecture and you need to have your lines straight. In general, your distortion is just going to be a lot more controlled and your images are going to be more usable. People are going to look more flattering, buildings are going to look more correct. It's all around a good thing. For me, as a portrait photographer, it's especially useful because I usually prefer to shoot around 50, 35mm, sometimes even 25mm. But on full frame, the closer you get and the wider you get, the more exaggerated your distortion becomes. But I love that closeness. I like for people to look at my photography and feel that they're close to the subject. If I'm shooting on medium format though, I can use a longer lens and get close for the same equivalent field of view. So for me, medium format is a great addition to my photography lineup. It's not a replacement for full frame though. I mean, the GFX 100 is awesome. It's very fast, but it's still only about as fast as a DSLR is in live view mode. But for most situations where you don't need that much speed, medium format helps me achieve the look and the feeling that I'm trying to create in my work.